Hello, I'm Walker. How are you today? Are you still mad about all the troubles in your life? Don't worry, the ancient Roman Stoic philosophers had the answer. They had a whole set of tricks to help you get rid of your anxiety, get rid of your inner drama, and live a rational and calm life. The following 50 quotes are not ordinary chicken soup for the soul, but the secret to transforming your life. If you're feeling lost in your life, check out these words of wisdom and you're guaranteed to laugh at all of life's challenges. If you're ready, go ahead and click the like button now, and remember to subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell if you haven't already, because today's sharing is definitely worth watching over and over again, and trust me, you won't want to miss any of the quotes. So if you know someone who would like to get to know and learn together, please share this video with them and invite them to subscribe to our channel as well. If you like this theme, please leave a 1 in the comments section. If you don't like it, you can leave it 2, so that we can always adjust our sharing content. Well, without further ado, let's start our video content today. Number 1, we cannot control external things, but we can control how we react to them. Epictetus. This quote emphasizes one of the core principles of Stoic philosophy, the distinction between the controllable and the uncontrollable. We can't control what happens in the outside world, such as the weather, the behavior of others, or twists of fate, but we can control our own reactions, emotions, and attitudes. By focusing on what we can control, we can maintain inner peace and find strength in the face of adversity. True freedom lies in being in control of our own minds, not in changing our external circumstances. Number 2, disasters happen to us, not through us. Marcus Aurelius. This quote suggests that external disasters, hardships, or challenges are just a part of life, and that our inner nature should not be swayed by them. Stoic philosophy teaches us that although we cannot avoid pain and adversity, they do not define who we are. Our reactions and attitudes determine how these events affect us, not the events themselves. Therefore, maintaining inner fortitude and equanimity is key. Number 3, if you wish to improve yourself, then accept criticism. Seneca. Criticism, according to Seneca, is a tool for self-improvement. It provides an outside perspective on our own shortcomings. Although criticism can be unpleasant, accepting and reflecting on it can help us grow. The key is to deal with criticism rationally, rather than emotionally resisting or avoiding it. True wisdom lies in humbly accepting opinions and turning them into motivation for improvement. Number 4, learning to be content with what you have is the key to happiness. Epictetus. Epictetus emphasized the virtue of contentment. Happiness does not come from external accomplishments or material things, but from internal acceptance and gratitude for the way things are. By learning to be content with what we have, we can reduce the anxiety and suffering caused by our desires. Stoic philosophy advocates a simple, contented way of life that allows us to find peace and fulfillment in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing unattainable goals. Number 5, suffering is not in the event itself, but in our interpretation of it. Epictetus. This quote expresses the Stoic understanding of suffering. Suffering is not caused by the events themselves, but by how we perceive them. By changing the way we interpret them, we can reduce or even eliminate suffering. The events themselves are neutral. It is our thoughts and reactions that determine their effects. The Stoics believed that rationality and correct thinking were the key to getting rid of suffering. Number 6, everything in this world has its time. Do not force it. Seneca. Seneca reminds us that everything has its natural rhythm and timing. Forcing brings anxiety and frustration, while accepting the natural process brings inner peace. Stoic philosophy advocates following nature and not fighting against the unchangeable. By understanding and respecting the power of time, we can be less attached to outcomes, learn to take action at the right time, and face life's changes with greater ease. Number 7, don't let the mistakes of others affect your inner peace. Marco Aurelius. This quote emphasizes the importance of inner peace. The actions or mistakes of others often provoke an emotional response in us, but Stoic philosophy suggests that we should avoid letting these external factors interfere with our inner world. By remaining calm and rational, we can avoid being affected by the chaos of the outside world and maintain our equilibrium. Inner peace comes from controlling our own reactions rather than trying to control the behavior of others. Number 8, in the face of adversity, remain calm and rational. Epictetus. Epictetus advocates calmness and reason in the face of difficulties and challenges. Emotional reactions often lead to bad decisions, while rational thinking can help us find the best way to solve problems. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that in difficult situations, we should be guided by reason and avoid being swayed by emotions such as fear and anger, so that we can make wiser choices. Calmness and reason are the best weapons against adversity. Number 9, the meaning of life is how to face death. Seneca. According to Seneca, death is an inevitable part of life, and the way we face it determines how we live. Stoic philosophy recognizes that contemplating death helps us to better understand the value and meaning of life. Accepting the inevitability of death allows us to appreciate every moment of the present and to live more authentically and meaningfully. Death is not an object to be feared, but a teacher to remind us how to live better. Number 10, wealth does not make us happy. It only makes us more greedy. Epictetus. Epictetus warns us that wealth by itself does not bring true happiness. On the contrary, the excessive pursuit of wealth can lead us into endless desire and greed, resulting in inner emptiness and anxiety. Stoic philosophy advocates simplicity and self-sufficiency, believing that happiness comes from inner satisfaction and peace, not from external wealth and material things. By reducing our dependence on material things, we can find a deeper level of satisfaction and happiness. Number 11, you can choose your attitude regardless of external circumstances. Marco Aurelius. This quote emphasizes the power of attitude. We have the freedom to choose our own attitudes, no matter what is going on in the outside world. Stoic philosophy recognizes that we cannot control the outside world, but we can control our thoughts and reactions. By choosing a positive, rational, and constructive attitude, we can maintain inner peace and strength in any situation. Attitude determines how we feel about life and is the key to meeting challenges. Number 12, control your desires or they will control you. Seneca. Seneca warns us that desire is a double-edged sword. Moderate desires can inspire us to progress, but excessive desires can control our lives, leading to pain and anxiety. Stoic philosophy advocates moderation and self-discipline, believing that only by controlling our desires can we truly control our destiny. By reducing our pursuit of material things and vanity, we can achieve inner freedom and peace. Number 13, every day is a new beginning. Epictetus. Epictetus encourages us to face each day with a positive attitude. Each day is an opportunity to make a fresh start, to free ourselves from past mistakes and failures, and to meet new challenges. Stoic philosophy emphasizes living in the present, not getting caught up in the shadows of the past. By seeing each day as a new starting point, we can make progress and find more hope and motivation in our lives. Number 14, Nothing is terrible in itself unless you think it is. Seneca. According to Seneca, fear often comes from our thoughts, not from the thing itself. Things are essentially neutral, and their effects depend on how we perceive and explain them. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that by changing our perceptions and interpretations, we can reduce or eliminate fear. Fear arises from the meaning we assign to things, and changing that meaning changes how we feel about it, thus restoring inner peace. Number 15, knowing what you can control and what you cannot control is the foundation of wisdom. Epictetus. This quote expresses a central idea of Stoic philosophy, the distinction between the controllable and the uncontrollable. Wisdom consists in recognizing what one can control, such as thoughts, actions, and emotions, and focusing on these. For the uncontrollable, such as the behavior of others or the external environment, the sensible choice is to accept it and go with the flow. Through this kind of discrimination, we can avoid unnecessary anxiety and suffering and maintain inner peace and sanity. Number 16, time is our most precious treasure. Don't waste it. Seneca. Seneca reminds us that time is the most precious and non-renewable resource in life. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that valuing time means spending it on meaningful things, not on unproductive pastimes or pointless entanglements. By planning and utilizing our time wisely, we can achieve a more rewarding life and avoid wasting it on trivialities and frivolities. Time, once lost, can never be regained. Number 17, you are the master of your thoughts. Epictetus. Epictetus pointed out that although we have no control over external things and circumstances, we always have control over our thoughts. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that thoughts are our true masters, determining our emotions, reactions, and attitudes toward life. By cultivating rational and upright thoughts, we can shape our destiny and maintain inner peace and strength in the face of challenges. To be in control of your thoughts is to be in control of the direction of your life. Number 18, death is just a part of life. Don't be afraid of it. Seneca. Seneca believed that death was a natural part of life and an inevitable end. Stoic philosophy advocates facing death head-on rather than fearing it. By accepting the inevitability of death, we can remove our fear of it and appreciate every moment of life more. Death reminds us of the finite nature of life, so it is important to live in the present and pursue a meaningful life, rather than being trapped by the fear of death. Number 19, accept everything. It is useless to resist. Epictetus. This famous quote expresses an attitude of obedience to fate and the laws of nature. Stoic philosophy teaches us that resisting things that cannot be changed brings suffering, while accepting them brings inner peace. It is futile to resist what is useless. Wisdom lies in recognizing what can be changed and what needs to be accepted. By accepting what cannot be changed, we can reduce inner conflict and achieve true peace. Number 20, true wealth lies in inner peace. Marco Aurelius. Marco Aurelius emphasized that wealth is not material, but inner peace and contentment. Stoic philosophy recognizes that external material wealth does not bring lasting happiness, but that true wealth lies in inner harmony, self-sufficiency, and serenity. Through the pursuit of inner peace, we can transcend our dependence on material things and find a deeper level of happiness. This inner peace is the wealth that is most worth cherishing and pursuing. Number 21. Every day should feel like the last day of your life. Seneca. Seneca reminds us that life is impermanent and we don't know what will happen tomorrow. Therefore, each day should be lived and cherished as if it were the last. Stoic philosophy encourages people to live in the present, not to regret the past or worry about the future, but to focus on the moment before us. In this way, we can make the most of each day and live meaningful and fulfilling lives. Number 22. People's words and actions cannot hurt you unless you let them. Marco Aurelius. This quote emphasizes the power of thought. What people say or do to you doesn't really hurt you in and of itself. The real damage comes from your reaction to and interpretation of those words and actions. Stoic philosophy suggests that we can choose not to be affected by what others say or do, and maintain inner peace and confidence by controlling our own emotions and reactions. By controlling our emotions and reactions, we can maintain our inner peace and self-confidence. In this way, external attacks or criticisms will not harm us in any substantial way. Number 23. Habit is second nature. Epictetus. Epictetus emphasized the power of habits. Habits are formed through repetitive behavior and eventually become part of our character and behavior. Stoic philosophy recognizes that cultivating good habits, such as self-discipline, temperance, and rationality, can help us shape our lives for the better. Bad habits, on the other hand, can lead to undesirable consequences. By consciously cultivating and adhering to positive habits, we can shape a more rational and moral self. Number 24. We need to complain less and act more. Seneca. Seneca advocates action over talk. Complaining does not change the status quo and is a waste of time and energy, whereas actual action brings about change. Stoic philosophy advocates less complaining and blaming and more constructive action to solve problems. By focusing on action, we can take control of our destiny, overcome obstacles, and make real progress and accomplishments in our lives. Number 25. Change your mind and you can change your life. Epictetus. This famous quote expresses the profound impact of thoughts on life. Stoic philosophy holds that our thoughts determine how we view the world and how we behave. Therefore, by changing our thoughts, we can change the quality of our lives. Positive, rational, and constructive thoughts lead us to make better decisions and be more powerful in the face of challenges. Thoughts are the foundation of our lives, and by changing them, we can change the reality we experience. Number 26. A clear mind is better than any material wealth. Marco Aurelius. Marco Aurelius emphasized that inner clarity and serenity are far more important than material wealth. Material wealth is transient and external, while inner clarity is a lasting, internal source of happiness. Stoic philosophy advocates the maintenance of inner clarity through reason and self-reflection, free from the distractions of desire and distraction. Inner peace and clarity are the most worthwhile pursuits, for they bring true fulfillment and happiness. Number 27. Failure is an opportunity to learn. Epictetus. According to Epictetus, failure is not the end, but a valuable opportunity to learn. Every failure provides us with an opportunity to reflect and improve, to learn from it, and to grow. Stoic philosophy advocates maintaining a positive attitude toward failure, viewing it as a necessary path to growth rather than a blow. By viewing failure in the right light, we can continue to improve ourselves and ultimately achieve success. Number 28. Pursue virtue, not wealth. Seneca. Seneca emphasized that virtue is the highest goal in life, not wealth. Stoic philosophy recognizes that virtues such as integrity, courage, and wisdom are truly worth pursuing, and that they bring more lasting satisfaction and inner peace than material wealth. Wealth is external and transient, while virtue is an internal and eternal possession. Through the pursuit of virtue, we can live meaningful and fulfilling lives that transcend the temptations of materialism. Number 29, you cannot change the past, but you can determine the future. Epictetus. Epictetus reminds us that the past has happened and cannot be changed, so we should not indulge in remorse or regret. Stoic philosophy advocates focusing on the present and the future and shaping a better future through positive action and decision-making. We can learn from our past mistakes, but it is more important to seize the present moment and create new opportunities and possibilities. The future is determined by our actions in the present. Number 30, forgiveness is the path to inner peace. Seneca points out that forgiveness of others is an important path to inner peace. Whereas resentment and revenge only increase our suffering, forgiveness frees us to be truly free. Stoic philosophy recognizes that forgiveness is not only a favor to others, but also a kindness to ourselves. Through forgiveness, we can let go of past hurts, gain inner peace and harmony, and live a more relaxed and happy life. Number 31, external things are transitory, but the power of the heart is eternal. Marco Aurelius states that external things such as wealth, fame, and status are transient and fickle. But inner strengths, such as wisdom, courage, and morality, are enduring and unaffected by the outside world. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that true strength comes from within, not from external appearances. By cultivating and relying on inner virtues, we can remain stable and steadfast in the face of any change and remain immune to external influences. Number 32. There is a time and an order for everything. Seneca emphasized that everything in the world has its own natural rhythm and timing. Stoic philosophy advocates following the laws of nature, respecting the timing and sequence of events, and not rushing or going against the grain. By understanding and accepting the natural progression of everything, we can reduce anxiety and restlessness, and maintain inner peace and calm. Doing the right thing at the right time is the way of wisdom in life. Number 33. Each day should be spent reflecting on itself. Epictetus advocated daily self-reflection as the key to personal growth and moral perfection. By reflecting daily on our actions, thoughts, and emotions, we can identify our shortcomings and improve upon them. Stoic philosophy advocates introspection because it helps us to keep a clear head and prevents us from straying from the path of virtue. Daily introspection is an important practice for cultivating self-discipline and moral consciousness, which enables us to progress. Number 34. The meaning of life lies in how we respond to challenges. Marcus Aurelius. According to Marcus Aurelius, the true meaning of life is found in how we respond to the challenges and dilemmas of life. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that challenges are opportunities for growth and virtue, not intimidating obstacles. By facing difficulties with courage, reason, and perseverance, we can train ourselves to discover the deeper meaning of life in the face of adversity. The value of life lies in the attitudes and actions we take in the face of adversity. Number 35. Inner peace comes from contentment and simple living. Seneca advocated a simple lifestyle and believed that contentment and simplicity were the source of inner peace. Stoic philosophy advocates reducing dependence on material things and desires, and cultivating inner satisfaction through simplicity. Luxury and excessive desire only bring anxiety and restlessness, whereas simplicity brings us closer to nature and leads to lasting peace and happiness. Inner peace comes from the simple needs of life and the satisfaction of the present moment. Number 36. Morality is the highest honor of mankind. Epictetus Epictetus emphasized that morality is the most important quality of mankind and the highest goal to which we should aspire. According to Stoic philosophy, virtues such as justice, courage, and wisdom are the most cherished and sought-after honors in life, much more so than wealth or power. By adhering to moral principles, we can lead a meaningful life and earn the respect of others and ourselves. Morality is the true measure of a person's worth and the source of happiness. Number 37. Instead of complaining about fate, accept and master it. Seneca believed that fate is something we cannot fully control, but we can choose how to deal with it. Stoic philosophy advocates accepting fate rather than vainly complaining or resisting it. By accepting fate and adopting a positive attitude, we can take control of our reactions and actions, and thus find strength and opportunity in difficult situations. Fate may be uncontrollable, but our attitude and response to it is entirely controllable. Number 38. Wisdom is realized when words are matched by deeds. Marco Aurelius emphasized the importance of matching words with deeds. According to Stoic philosophy, wisdom is not only embodied in our thoughts and words, but also in our actions. Being consistent in word and deed means that we are able to actually put into practice the moral principles and values we believe in, not just in word. By practicing what we preach, we demonstrate true wisdom and honesty, and we earn the trust and respect of others. Number 39. Happiness lies in inner harmony. Seneca states that true happiness does not come from external material things or honors, but from inner harmony and peace. Stoic philosophy emphasized that by cultivating reason, self-discipline, and virtue, we can achieve a state of inner harmony. Inner harmony means that our thoughts, feelings, and actions are in agreement, and that the mind is free of conflict and contradiction. Such a state of harmony is a source of lasting happiness, far greater than short-term external achievements. Number 40. Control your emotions or they will control you. Epictetus reminds us that emotions are powerful, but if left unchecked, they can dominate our behavior and decisions. Stoic philosophy advocates managing and regulating emotions through reason, rather than being dominated by them. Emotions are not a problem in themselves, but if left unchecked, they can lead to irrational behavior and consequences. By controlling our emotions, we can maintain calmness and clarity of thought, and thus make wiser choices. Number 41. Pain teaches us to grow. Seneca believed that pain, though unpleasant, was an important means of growth. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that pain and hardship are a part of life, and that by facing and overcoming them, we can become stronger and wiser. Pain provides opportunities for reflection and learning, allowing us to understand ourselves better and to improve our abilities. Facing pain and learning from it is the key to personal growth and progress. Number 42. Every moment is an exercise. Epictetus believed that every moment of life is an exercise in character and wisdom. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that by being alert and disciplined in our daily lives, we can constantly improve ourselves. Every moment is an opportunity to practice virtue, whether in the face of difficulty, in making choices, or in the company of others. By living life as a continuous exercise, we can constantly improve ourselves and move toward the goal of virtue. Number 43. Serenity is the fruit of wisdom. Seneca emphasizes that inner peace is the fruit of wisdom and the highest pursuit. According to Stoic philosophy, wisdom is not only about understanding the world and human nature, but also about maintaining inner peace in the face of life's complexities. True wisdom is embodied in calmness and rationality in the face of adversity, a calmness that allows us to think clearly and make wise decisions. Calmness is gained through wisdom and is the ultimate expression of wisdom. Number 44. Instead of worrying about the future, it is better to concentrate on the present. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the future is unpredictable, and that excessive anxiety is a waste of time and energy in the present. Stoic philosophy advocates focusing on the present, on what we can control in the present. By living in the present, we can act more effectively, reduce unnecessary worry, and truly enjoy every moment of our lives. Anxiety about the future doesn't help solve problems. Focusing on the present allows us to live a more fulfilling life. Number 45. Be patient and everything will come. Seneca. Seneca emphasized that patience is an important quality in dealing with life's challenges. According to Stoic philosophy, many things take time to realize, and impatience only brings anxiety and disappointment. By being patient, we can wait for things to unfold naturally and avoid making bad decisions too soon. Patience is not only a virtue, but also a necessary condition for the realization of long-term goals. Believe in the power of time, know how to wait, and you will be successful. Number 46. Knowledge is the foundation of freedom. Epictetus. According to Epictetus, knowledge is the key to true freedom. The Stoic philosophy asserts that by learning and understanding the world, we can free ourselves from the bonds of ignorance and gain freedom of mind and spirit. Knowledge allows us to know right from wrong, to make rational choices, and to take control of our lives. True freedom comes from inner wisdom and knowledge, not from external power or wealth. Number 47. Courage is the ability to persevere in the face of fear. Seneca. Seneca points out that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to stand up for one's beliefs and actions in the face of fear. Stoic philosophy recognizes that fear is a natural human response, but courage is the power to transcend fear. True courage is the choice to stand up for what is right and virtuous in the face of difficulty, danger, or uncertainty. By cultivating courage, we are able to remain steadfast in the face of adversity and not shrink or give up out of fear. Number 48. Every moment of life should be guided by virtue. Epictetus. Epictetus emphasized that every decision and action in life should be guided by virtue. Stoic philosophy recognizes that virtue is the supreme criterion of life that determines how we view ourselves, others, and the world. Whether it is a big thing or a small thing, we should always ask ourselves, is it virtuous to do this? By using virtue as a guide for our actions, we can ensure that our lives are upright, moral, and meaningful. Number 49. Accept the things you cannot change. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that it is a sign of wisdom and detachment to learn to accept the things we cannot change. Stoic philosophy advocates distinguishing between the controllable and the uncontrollable, and maintaining inner peace and acceptance of the uncontrollable rather than resisting it in vain. By accepting reality, we can reduce inner conflict and suffering, focus on what we can change and influence, and live more rationally and calmly. Number 50. The most important thing is inner peace. Seneca. Seneca emphasized that inner peace is the most worthwhile state to pursue in life. Stoic philosophy recognizes that no matter how much the outside world changes, maintaining inner peace and tranquility is the ultimate source of happiness. Inner peace allows us to face the challenges and changes in our lives rationally, without being disturbed by the hustle and bustle of the outside world. Through the pursuit of inner peace, we can achieve true freedom and happiness, and thus find continuous fulfillment in life. Through these 50 quotes from Stoic philosophy, we learn how to remain calm and rational in a chaotic world, and how to take control of our own emotions and destiny. These words of wisdom teach us not to be swayed by the uncontrollable outside world, but to focus on inner growth and the pursuit of virtue. Whether you're facing work pressure, life's troubles, or interpersonal challenges, these philosophies can serve as a powerful spiritual guide for you to live a more contented and fulfilling life. Whether you like today's video or not, please help me to leave your opinion in the comments section. And if you like today's sharing content, please remember to subscribe to our channel so that every day is full of wisdom and progress. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.